So, I was planning on watching this video. I was planning on making this video and watching this fight around this time anyway, because I had plans tonight with my friends.
All you want to do is chill. What? Are you recording this shit? What you doing, bro? Yeah, you gotta hop in the shower.
And because I have a wandering eye, I seen the results. But I wanted to start this video by saying, I seen this coming. I like, bro, I just didn't see Kamaru winning this fight. And I wanted him to, I did. But so many reasons. I mean, he's not in his prime anymore, for one. For two, Drake is okay. His weakness or whatever is somebody like Hamzat that's gonna take you down and keep you down. Kamaru's never really shown, I mean, okay, aside from like his early career, late, like his last 5 to 10 fights probably, he hasn't shown the ability to really just keep you down unless you're Joaquin Buckley. Then yeah, he's not gonna be able to keep you down. But Drake is, you would assume he's been practicing since the Hamzat fight. So this was just like not a good matchup for Kamaru, coming, you know, up a weight class, being the older fighter, and having a skill set that isn't really like the same weakness that it was for Drickus before. And that's in both ways, in ways of Drickus just doesn't have the same weakness, maybe, and he's not as affected by the heavy top grappling, you know what I mean, as he was before, and the heavy top wrestling pressure. And also in the ways of Kamaru just isn't the same guy that he used to be. Now, I figured like he would lose. I honestly thought it would be by finish, but if it's 50-45, I didn't watch the fight yet. I'm about to, and I'm gonna give my immediate reaction after. But if it's like as bad as the 50-45 is indicating, it's probably time for Kamaru to retire. And yes, okay, he's probably gonna end up winning the belt again if he fights Sean Strickland, but that doesn't mean that he's gonna just beat Hamzat if they ever fight again. And for that reason, I just don't think that Drickus, I'm not saying he shouldn't get credit for beating Kamaru tonight, but I do think that we do need to look deeper than just Drickus is the best African fighter in the world today. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all motherfuckers, ooh.
Hold on. Very careful. This is what I said. I said be very careful.
Y'all make me hate a Drickus fight week. I'm sorry. I like Drickus du Plessis. I've been a fan of him for a while. When him and Izzy were going through their little thing, I wasn't really too big of a fan, obviously. Izzy's my favorite fighter, of course.
Yes, want to be the first real African champ, trained, born, bred in Africa.
Whenever Drickus fights, I like watching him fight. I'm a fan of Drickus. I typically root for him, but man, when he's fighting, it's like all these incels in the comment section, man. It's like, bro, we get it. He's a white guy from Africa because of colonization. He's African, okay? We get it. He's African. We don't gotta big the dude up like he's real African. Like, it's his fault because he's the one that said it first. He said he wants to be the first real African champion, and all y'all incels ran with that shit. And now it's every time he beats up on a black African or African American, you know, then he's, you know, the realest African man in the world. Like, okay, bro, we get it. We get it. But, and y'all know what y'all are doing. You guys are trying to incite like you guys are, if it's a funny joke, it's a funny joke. You know, there's a lot of funny racist jokes out there. There's a lot of funny jokes out there that touch the line of being racist or prejudiced. At the end of the day, they have to be funny for it to be a joke. Because if not, then it's just you're just being racist. But anyways, I'm gonna watch African violence, I guess. But in reality, it's about to be a prime former middleweight champion fighting against a beefed up welterweight champion that hasn't been champion in years, that's trying to chase something that just isn't gonna happen. I like you a lot, Kamaru, but I hope he shows a better account of himself than just what this 50-46 and 50-45 is saying. But this was just never gonna be a good matchup for him. Drickus is just, he hulks the man. He's just way bigger than him. He's younger by 7 years. I'm pretty sure he has a longer reach. I mean, they say they have the same reach, but I don't know about that. Maybe. And he throws kicks and he throws, I mean, I don't know about the leg kicks. I don't know if he was spamming leg kicks, but I mean, he was throwing, I know he was throwing kicks. I seen he rocked Usman with a head kick. That was blocked even, so.
Whoa, shit! Why would you rock my world like that?
I'll talk to y'all in a second. So, long story short, yeah, it's time for Kamaru to retire. Let me not say retire. He can still put on entertaining fights, but his aspirations of ever being a champion again, you lived those days already, my man. And it's just not in your cards, I don't think, to be winning the belt back. But that wasn't the worst 50-45, 50-46 that I've ever seen. Kamaru made a solid account of himself at this age. I think with all things considered, he hasn't fought in like over, I mean, when was the last time he fought? I'll show y'all when was the last time he fought. It's been a minute since he fought, and he fought somebody that was really not on his level in the grand scheme of things. I mean, and I love Joaquin Buckley, but he's not on Kamaru's level. Probably even, I mean, this version of Kamaru might have lost to Joaquin, but I don't think so either. But some things I noticed, I just think Kamaru was just a little slower to pull the trigger. He would get hit and he would respond, but he's throwing punches after he's already gotten, you know, bombed on a little bit, and they look sloppy. He's getting hit in the face and he's like punching afterwards and stuff. So it's kind of like, eh. And Dricus, he's in his prime, like I said. So, you know, that's always going to be a factor when you're fighting somebody that's out of their prime, that's been there, done that, and already, like, you know, been finished already. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I think Dricus looked good. I think he might have lost that 5th round. I think Kamaru won the 5th round, which is actually surprising because he was getting whooped the whole fight. It was a competitive ass whooping, I would say. He definitely got his ass beat, but Kamaru made it competitive for the most part every round until like he got hit with something. But I mean, except for the first 2 rounds. The first 2 rounds are bad. But I just think one of those things that happens when fighters get older that I've seen is they can't take the punches, or they don't know when to throw the punch. You know what I'm saying? They don't know when to strike. And I seen a little bit of that tonight for Kamaru. It took him a while. Towards the end of the fight, he started letting his hands go more, but it could have been a rhythm thing. Maybe he couldn't catch Dricus's rhythm because that is very awkward. He's a very awkward fighter. But this could have been a sign of Kamaru. He's reaching that next stage, that next level of fighters that need to start thinking about retiring, because once you start hesitating to throw certain strikes, there are certain times where I just seen Kamaru had openings, but he just didn't take it for whatever reason, and he just be sitting there smiling or something. I don't, you know, he's losing that pop that I think all fighters need at the end of the day. It's a timing thing, I guess, you know, and the elite fighters that have it, once they lose that, that's usually a sign of like their reflexes going or things of that nature. So I love Kamaru, and I genuinely think he did a better job than the scorecards show, but he did get rocked almost every round. And he has this weird habit that I've noticed since maybe even before, but the Gilbert Burns fight is when it like was just apparent, because I think he got kneed in the head. It was like one of the first times he got punished for that habit. But he has a habit where he like ducks his head and then he starts throwing punches, and it kind of looks very sloppy, honestly. It's kind of like, it's very sloppy. Immediately he's still throwing after he gets hit, which is, I mean, if you're gonna eat a shot to land a shot, then you better land the shot, because if you're just gonna be eating shots and missing the return shots, not too many people are winning that one. You're not winning that one. So I hope this is a sign for Kamaru that, you know, he should start looking towards retirement, and I hope he has something lined up afterwards. And it's a timing thing. Do I think this fight would have looked the exact same if this was a prime Kamaru? Not at all. Prime Kamaru would have had a better chance. At least in that 5th round, he might have actually been able to really hurt Dricus. Dricus came up when Kamaru and Izzy and Francis were the champs, so he was, you know, already building a game plan around what they were doing and making the new meta of MMA at the time. He's always going to be kind of tailor-made to counter their styles in a way, because he fought in both of their weight classes before coming to the UFC when they were both champions. So, you know, Dricus definitely caught these dudes at a great time. He looked solid against Izzy. He looked really good in this fight. But, you know, let's not act like he didn't catch them at a very, you know, out of their prime stage. In terms of how great Dricus looked, I think he looked really good. But I don't think he looked like a world beater any more than he would have looked like. He looks about the same, in my opinion. except maybe a little more under control. Maybe he looked a little more under control. He wasn't really rushing, and his offbeat rhythm was very, very effective, and it looked like he was utilizing it a lot better. So he looked improved, but I don't think it was by too much. I don't think he looked like night and day better, but he definitely looked like he improved on certain tools, and he's definitely he's most likely going to get the belt back if they put him up against Strickland again. But we'll see, man. It looks like there's a rock, paper, scissors at the top going on at middleweight. We'll see, y'all. We'll see. But that's my immediate reaction to Usman versus Dricus. Let me know in the comments what y'all thought about the fights before and what y'all thought about it after. Thank y'all for stopping by. Shoot, I don't even think I said it. What's good? What's good?